of Columbus, May 25th through 28th, 1863. The battle cry of free. The battle cry of General Sherman, Grant, and Custer held the high ground, and thus the advantage in this battle. General Jones and his Army of Alabama, General Jackson and his Army of Southern Virginia, General York and his Army of Tennessee, and General Ross and his Army of the Cherokee were raging havoc in Tennessee up through Kentucky, and the Confederate States had successfully annexed Kentucky. Now they were attempting to take Ohio and split the Union in two. If the Union won, it would be a crushing blow for the Confederacy, and the Confederacy would be out of steam. If the Confederates won, the Union would be out of steam, and it would stoke the fire of a growing peace movement in the United States. General Jones sent out one Captain Richardson to wreak havoc between the generals. These attacks had them spooked, and General Richardson returned to General Jones. This was the first day. Then, in the middle of the night, General Sherman and Custer created an encircling move to try to cut down General Jones. General Jackson and General York successfully were able to take their minds off him, and General Sherman and Custer initially had success with the two generals. But General Jones was able to combat General Grant one-on-one, and General Ross attempted to get around to behind Grant, but was met by General Iroquois of the Army of the Iroquois Confederacy. They fought hard, but the Iroquois was defeated, and Ross killed the enemy leader. Ross completed the movement and was behind Grant. Grant was trapped. Jackson had success with Sherman, and finally went up to join. Custer was just blatantly defeated by York, and York came up to help, and the encirclement was completed. Fearing General Sherman's Army of the North, in the middle of the night, the four armies did this. They came into a semicircle, with General Sherman facing off against General Jones and General Jackson's army, and General Grant facing off against York's and Ross's army. General Custer joined in and helped both sides. Finally, General Ross was able to take General Grant's attention off the main battle, and General Custer went over to help General Sherman with Jones and Jackson, leaving York and his Army of Tennessee undefended. General York successfully moved his army behind Custer and Sherman and started firing on both of them. General Oliver Smith and his Army of Mississippi successfully arrived and caused havoc as they formed a semi-triangle around the Custer and Sherman's armies. Ross slipped away from Grant and was successful in getting to complete the encirclement movement. Grant tried to fight off against York and Smith, but he was repelled back into the woods. As the grip tightened, Sherman saw no need for more lives. He surrendered and was later executed. Custer also decided to surrender, was executed on the spot by General York. The forces formed a makeshift hold around Grant until finally he surrendered and was executed by General Jones. The winner of the battle was the Confederate States of America. The winning armies are the armies of Southern Virginia, Army of Alabama, Army of Tennessee, Army of Mississippi, Army of the Cherokee.